Hello everyone, I welcome you all on the YouTube channel of ANALYST IAS. Our today's topic for topic Decodified discussion is the ASER report of 2022 which have been released recently. So we will see via news what is ASER report, what are the findings of the report, what are the initiatives by our Indian government to improve education, then what are the challenges and issues which we face. After that we will come to our today's prelims practice question and the mains practice question as usual. We'll start with the topic via news. Annual status of education reports, survey records trends in school enrollment, attendance, and reading and arithmetic abilities. This year, nearly 7 lakh children in the age group of 16 to 14 across 616 districts were surveyed. What is ASER report? ASER is an annual survey that aims to provide district level information on children's enrollment and basic learning. The survey has been conducted every year since 2005 in all rural districts of India. This enables all children to be included, those who have never been to school or have dropped out, as well as those who are in government schools, private schools, religious schools or anywhere else. Now, ASER 2022 is the first field-based basic nationwide ASER after a gap of 4 years. It comes with a time when children are back in school after an extended period of school closure due to the COVID pandemic. It is a household based survey rather than a school based survey. What are the findings of the report? There is increase in the school enrollment. Despite the prolonged closure of the schools, the overall enrollment in the schools across the country has increased at all levels, with 98.4% in the age group of 60 to 14 years currently enrolled in the schools. The figure stood 97.2% in 2018. So the age group is 6 to 14 years. Then the girls enrollment have increased and the proportion of the girls who are not enrolled in the schools have also reduced across the age groups. For the girls aged between 11 to 14, this share dropped from 4.1% in 2018 to 2% in 2022. This is the share of the girls who are not going to school, so therefore the girls enrollment overall have increased. Now, what about the learning levels? Nationally, children's basic reading ability has dropped to pre-2012 levels, which means that it is reversing the slow improvement achieved in these intervening years. Drops are visible in both government and private schools in most of the states and for both boys and the girls equally. Also, children's basic arithmetic levels have also declined over 2018 levels for most of the classes. Now, what about the school facilities? Nationally, small improvements are visible in all right to education related indicators over 2018 levels. Fraction of schools with usable girls' toilets have increased. The proportion of schools with drinking water available have also increased. The proportion of the schools with books other than textbooks being used by the students have also increased. Now, there is increase in children availing private tuitions as well. A small steady increase in proportion of children availing private tuitions between 2018 and 22. This proportion increased further from 26.4% to 30.5%. Then enrollment in the government school have also increased. The percentage of the children aged between 11 to 14 who are enrolled in government schools have risen from 65% in 2018 to 71.7% in 2022. This is because of the COVID pandemic, as many were not able to send their students in the private schools. Now, these are the what are the key takeaways from the ASER. This is in a nutshell. You can basically take a screenshot or study it or pause the video here to just see the data. Here you can see that the children that take paid tuitions have increased to 30.5% from 22.5%, and now here you can see that 72% children attendance in India. The maximum attendance is in the areas of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Madhya Pradesh. You can also go on with different other data given here, like the toilet for girls, about the library, the playground as well. Now, what are the initiatives by the government? The 86th Constitution Amendment provides a fundamental right to free and compulsory education under the Article 21A, which includes a common education system where the rich and the poor are educated under one roof. Then, Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan provides funding to eligible state higher educational institutes. Then there is Gyan Initiatives invites distinguished academicians, entrepreneurs, scientists and experts from premier institutions across the world to teach in higher educational institutes in India. Then there is the Swayam portal which gives you all online courses for free. Then there is Swayam Prabha to provide HD education channels through DTH on a 24/7 basis. This is very good for the school going students, and here it is good for the college going students as well. Then the Shodh Ganga to develop a national repository of universities in India digital study material for higher education. Then there is Samagra Shiksha scheme to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education at all levels of school education. What are the challenges or issues with education? There is poor quality of facilities, shortage of qualified faculty. Then there is outdated curriculum, limited university industry partnership. There is brain drain from India. There are lack of resources. In India, the expenditure on the education as a percentage of GDP is just 3.1% of the GDP as against the target of 6% in the National Education Policy of 2020. Then there is bias towards English language. Focus on the English language has hampered the learning abilities of the children in regional locations. Then there is lack of practical experiences, neglecting practical experience and prioritizing theoretical knowledge. Then teacher numbers, inadequate teachers to the student ratio is also rising. Now we will come to our today's prelims practice question, that which of the following are correctly matched. Fort William was established by Warren Hastings. Sanskrit College at Banaras by Jonathan Duncan. Calcutta Madrasa by Weasley. You can choose from the following options and you can type the answer in the comment section given below. There we will let you know if it's correct or not. Now we will come to our today's mains practice question that discuss the major issues and challenges of education sector in India. Also suggests solutions to bring an overall in the system. This was all about the today's topic. Thank you. Have a nice day. And if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe so you can get our notifications on a daily basis. Stay tuned. Have a nice day.